Hello Year 10 and welcome back to History at Maiden Hill for Term 3. For this first week of Term 3 we're going to be reviewing and revising some of the things you've already looked at in our medicine unit. Changes in health and medicine in Britain circa 500 to the present day. Today we're going to be thinking about some of the key figures that we've looked at when it comes to treatment, causes, prevention and medical knowledge in medicine circa 500 to present day review. So take a moment to write that title into your pink books and the date, please. Okay, so here I've got a range of different people that we've looked at when it comes to our study of medicine across time. So, for instance, we've got Vesalius, who wrote on the fabric of the human body and was a Renaissance anatomist who very much advanced medical knowledge. We've also got an image of Alexander Fleming, the accidental inventor of penicillin. Robert Koch, who developed many vaccinations following on from the work of Louis Pasteur. Edwin Chadwick, the public health advocate of the 19th century. So a range of different people that we've looked at, or some that we are going to look at in our medicine unit. Today's main task is Medicine Come Dine With Me. I want you to imagine these people on the previous slide have been invited to dinner. In the boxes here, I would like you to write who you would seat where. So where would you place them if you were to make a table plan, based on what links there are between the different figures. I want you to make sure you annotate to explain why you've sat them in their particular places. To do this, you can use the links that I've placed on Show My Homework, plus links to GCSE Pod, and any other knowledge that you have. You do not have to type into the PowerPoint or onto the Word document. You can draw this diagram out into your books if you would like. To give you an example of what I would like, here let's look at these three figures. So, for example, I've put Edward Jenner here, and I've put him next to Louis Pasteur. As an annotation, I've written Edward Jenner, who invented the vaccination for smallpox, sat next to Louis Pasteur, whose work on germ theory led to the development of vaccines in the 19th century. Then, next to Louis Pasteur, I've put John Snow, who discovered cholera was waterborne in 1854, but did not know about germ theory, hence sitting him next to Louis Pasteur. So have a think, look back, do some research on each of the figures. There will be links on Show My Homework, plus links to GCSE Pod that will help you do this. And then plan your table plan, making sure you make a brief note for each pair about why you would who you've sat next to who. So pause the video now, go and look at those links and do the research to complete your table plan. Okay, so please make sure you've uploaded your annotated table plans onto Show My Homework or emailed your teacher with them. Our next task in this lesson is to go back and do a practice question. The practice question I want to complete today is to outline how medical knowledge has changed from circa 500 to the present day. We have done a version of this class previously, and this is a 16-mark question. In this question, you need to give detailed knowledge in chronological order of the events of how medical knowledge has developed over time, making sure you show an awareness of change. You need to use connectives like this meant that, which led to, as a result, consequently, in year, ultimately. You also need to make sure you're showing how change happened. Was it slow in certain periods, perhaps the medieval period? Was it rapid? Why was there particular change in, for example, the Renaissance as compared to the medieval period? I've given you some key people that you might want to use in your answer. You do need to try and write about all of the eras that we study. Time yourself to do this answer. You will have about 16 minutes. Give yourself 16 to 20 minutes to complete this answer, making sure you've written out the title of the answer before you start. Okay, so pause the video and give that a go now. Okay, so welcome back. Now you've written your video, your answer, sorry. I would like you to use this mark scheme here on the screen to give yourself a mark. Where would you put your answer? Up here in band 4 or down here in band 1 or somewhere in the middle? Give yourself a mark for both knowledge and explanation. Remember, to get the top marks you need to have very detailed knowledge about all the different eras within from 500 to the present day. To get top marks in AO2, you need to show that you've demonstrated a clear chronological grasp and shown awareness of the process of change. So I want you to place your answer into one of these bands and then explain why. So a short 2-3 sentences why you've marked your work, how you've marked your work. So pause the video and complete that in your pink books now. Okay, on to our final task for this double lesson. I would like you to have a look at the model answer that I have provided to you on Show My Homework. Here is an example of it on screen. I want you to read through the answer and compare it to your one. I then want you to have a go at completing the tasks on the side of the answer. You can complete the answers in your pink book. There's no need to print this out. Once you've read through the answer, I would like you to use that model answer to add to or to rewrite your answer, making it better. Finally, there is a challenge task. Which period do you think saw the most progression and why? And I want you to also explain why the model answer that you've been given is a good one. So pause the video and I'd like you to do those tasks now. This should take you up to the end of the lesson. Okay, thank you very much. Please make sure you submit all of your work onto Show My Homework, either photographing it or emailing your respective teachers. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.